Alright guys, welcome back to some more MLB 9 Innings 21 content, and today we're doing Showcasing Your Teams Part 8, and we got 6 new teams today. One's going to be thrown out in as a bonus, and I think you guys will understand why. But we have 5 new teams from the queue. They have requested me, and it was in order of how high you were on the queue. And if you're in the queue and you don't have an asterisk by your name, that means you have not requested me. Everyone that has requested me and is in the queue will stay on the requested friends list, but everyone else will be removed so those people can try and request me. And if you want to be in the queue, go ahead and send an email to jfish.contact@gmail.com. Subject, showcase, and then put your team name in the body of the email. I will not be looking through comments. If you put a comment, I'll just tell you to go send me an email. It's a lot easier for me to go to email than trying to go through each comment on all these different videos. It's hard to find, so that's why we're doing it that way. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into it. All right, so to start off the showcase, we got Coops with a bunch of O's, and their YouTube is Coops5K. Let's go ahead and get straight into this one. To start off, a diamond bets. Let's look at the train on this one. Not too terrible. You could retrain down the road a little too much of speed and field, but not too bad. And then the skills, you could stick with that for now, but I would definitely suggest reskilling down the road if you can. Pool hose is up next. There's a train on pool hose, not too bad. And there's the skills. You can stick with that for now. Training Junkie's not bad with barreled up. And with it not being a Red Sox player, I would not waste the skill change ticket on him right now. Then they got Bogarts. There's the train on Bogarts through 20. Not too bad at all. Maybe it's a little bit more to eye, but you can get away with that for now. Slugger Instinct prediction, stick with that for sure. Then a Black Diamond Live 2021 JDMartinez. There's the train on Martinez, not terrible. And there are the skills Diamond. I love it, looking nice right there. Definitely keep that. Devers is up next. There's a train on Devers. And there are the skills. You can get away with that for now, but I would reskill down the road. Next up is Matt Carpenter. There's a train on him. 1 to contact, probably would do a retrain onto that, but with them not being Red Sox, you don't have to. I would probably hold off for now. And there are the skills, you can get away with that as well. Pilar is up next. There's the train on Pilar. Not really worth retraining or reskilling right now because you could definitely get a team player. Charisma's not bad, so you can stick with that. Ramirez is up next. There's a train on Ramirez, and there are the skills on that one. And to finish off, they got Stassi. There is the train on Stassi, and those are the skills. Definitely would need more skills, but not being a Boston Red Sox player, not worth it. So on the bench, Bellinger. There's a train on Bellinger, and those are the skills. Batting machine's not terrible. I mean, that's a good skill, just would need 2 golds, but do not need to waste a skill change ticket on that. There's a train on Crawford, and those are the skills right there. Longoria's up next. There's a train on Longoria, and those are the skills. Rizzo, there's a train on Rizzo, and those are the skills. And we got Crone up next. There's a train on there, and that's the skill. So really with the bench players, I'm not going to suggest retraining or skills right now. You can put resources into other players for sure. So his ace in the starting lineup is Kershaw. Let's see the train here. Not too bad at all. Maybe you could see a little bit more location, but I like only 6 of stamina. And I'm liking the skills for sure. Dominant pitcher and untouchable, liking it. Then up next is a Bumgardner. There's the train on Bumgardner so far, and those are the skills. Definitely keep those skills. I like it a lot. Next up is Scherzer. There's a train on Scherzer through 10, and those are the skills. You can stick with that for now for sure. Pitching machine is pretty decent as well, so I like that. Kelly's up next. There's a train on Kelly, and those are the skills. Stick with that for now. You could maybe get less to stamina, but that's not too bad. Next up is Rodriguez. There's the train on Rodriguez, and those are the skills. You could definitely keep those skills for sure too. Relief pitchers, Workman. There's the train through 14, pretty decent, and I like the skills. Next up, we got Matt. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce the last name. There's a train so far. Definitely could do a retrain. A little too much to stamina through 12, but those are the skills. You could reskill down the road, but for now you can keep that. Up next is Hernandez. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. You can keep that as well for now. Next up is Gomber. If that's not how I pronounce his name, I apologize. You guys know I butcher names. There's the train, and those are the skills. And then Hembry is up next. The train, not too bad through 20. Only 6 to stamina. Definitely keep that for now, and I'm liking the skills as well. You could get You could go for something else, but I would stick with that for now. 3 gold skills, you got Clean Up Your Mess and Last Boss. You can definitely thrive with that. And then Osuna is the closer. There's a train so far through 10, and those are the skills. Not too bad. Setup Man's not terrible. You could get better skills down the road, but it's not a Red Sox player, so I would probably hold off for now. And besides that, looking pretty good. You got the Diamond S set deck. Now it's just working towards that Team S set deck. Looking pretty good. Thanks for submitting your team. Coop's 5K. All right, so next up we got Footlicker69, and that is PGM Jaguar. And I appreciate the memo. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get straight into this one. So starting off, we got an Prime Albert Pujols. This card is super nice. I had it at one point, used it for Mentor. There's a train so far, a little too much of speed and field. Would not worry about retraining it right now though, not being a part of your Reds team set deck. And those are the skills. Obviously you can't reskill that card being a gold. Next up is Arenado, not too bad, through 14, not worth a retrain, not being a team player. Can't obviously redo the skills there. Next up, a Galvis. I wish this was a Reds one, that would work out better, but Black Diamond nonetheless. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. I would definitely reskill, but it depends. I don't know if you should waste the resources right now. I don't know, it's up to you really. Next up, there is the development so far, and here are the skills. Obviously can't reskill that one either. Then a Yelich up next. That's the train so far, and those are the skills. Then we got a Akiyama. There's the train so far through what, 12? Definitely would do a retrain for sure, especially being a Reds player. And those are the skills. You can get away with that for now, but I would reskill it as well. So next up is Molina. There's the train so far. Definitely would retrain if it was a Reds player, and those are the skills. Panic up next. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. You can get away with that for now, and I would not reskill with it not being a team player either. And then last in the lineup is Alive 2021 Castellanos. There's the train so far. I would retrain. You're already at 12 to speed and field. Unless you have some magic through the last 10 levels and you don't get any to speed and field, or like 1 or 2. And the next up, I would definitely reskill this card when you can as well. Barrel it up is not bad, but I would like to have 2 gold skills on that card at least. 2 decent ones. So next up is Segura. There's a train so far, and those are the skills. Maven's up next. There's the train on that card. Those are the skills. Then a Toro. Let's see, that's the train so far, and those are the skills. Not too bad skills right there. Then we got an Inciarte. There's a train so far, and those are the skills. And then to finish off the bench, we got a Maldonado. There's the train so far through 16, and those are the skills. So, starting rotation, the ace is Rich Hill. Let's go ahead and look at this one. There's the train so far, not too bad, only 3 to stamina through the first 10. I'm liking that. And then dominant pitcher, Last Boss, keep those skills for sure. Next up, a Bueller. There's the train so far, definitely would retrain if it was a Reds player, way too much to stamina through 10, but then I would reskill if it was a Reds player as well, but I would hold off with it being a Dodgers player. Next up is Woodruff. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. I'm liking the skills on that for sure. Then a Gold Kershaw. There's the train through 16, not terrible, and those are the skills. And then the last pitcher is a Prime Morton. There's the train so far through 10, not brutal, and those are the skills. So relief pitchers, we got a Shaw. There's the train so far through 12, and those are the skills. Then a Nicasio. There's a train for Nicasio, and those are the skills. I like seeing winning streak on there. Pitching machine will do decent as well. And Alexander next. There's the train so far, and those are the gold skills. Then a Wang here. There's a train through 10, and those are the skills. Last relief pitcher is Romo, and that's the train, and those are the skills. Closing pitcher is a Silver Chapman. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. I wouldn't invest too much into him right now, but I do like that Chapman for sure. Obviously adds to the team set deck. So the main thing I'd say for you is keep working towards the Diamond S set deck first, and then working towards Team S set deck, just like I say to everyone. But looking pretty good. I'm wondering, I mean, you have a lot of Dodgers players, at least on the pitching side, and a lot of Cardinals players. So start working towards the Diamonds. Don't worry too much about Team set deck yet. But looking pretty nice there. Keep it going, PGM Jaguar. All right, next up we got Tate97, and their YouTube is Tater Tot. And I like the memo, never give up. I like that. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. First up is a Diamond Jose Ramirez. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. Not worth retraining or reskilling, not being a team player right now. There's a train for Update next, and those are the skills. Then a Blackman up next. There's a train on that one, and those are the skills. Then a Tatis Jr. There's a train on Tatis, and man, that card is super nice, the live one, especially with that power. And those are the skills. Then a gold Betts. There's a train so far. I would definitely retrain if you can. I know he's not a diamond yet, but way too much of speed and field through 16. Obviously can't reskill that card. Next up is Bogarts. There's the train so far. That's another one that could use a retrain. Don't know with it not being a diamond, but it's a team player, and those are the skills. Next up is an Owings, and there's a train so far. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Only 5 to speed and field through the first 10. I like that. And I'm liking the skills for now. Definitely keep those batting machine and barreled up. Then he has a Freeman. Let's see. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. And then a Vasquez. If I pronounced that wrong, I apologize. There's a train so far. That's one that could be retrained down the road as well, depending on. Depends. Not a diamond, so I can't really say you have to. If it was a diamond, I would say definitely retrain. Those are the skills, and now we're moving to the bench. A Pujols is up next, a silver one. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. Mike Trout. There's the train so far, and those are the skills on that one. And I don't even know how to pronounce this last name. We're just gonna call him Rich. There is the train so far, and those are the skills on that one. Then we got a Marcus here. There's the train so far, a bunch to eye right there, and those are the skills. Then a Josh Donaldson is the last one on the bench. That's the train, and those are the skills. So, starting off the rotation, the pitching rotation, we got another Kershaw as an ace. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. Then an Arrieta here. There's the train so far, not too shabby, and those are the skills as well. Definitely would not waste a skill change, not being a team player right now. Then a Maeda here. There's the train so far through 10, and those are the skills. I'm liking the skills on that one, not terrible. Definitely keep those for now. Then a Keller up next. There's the train so far. Only 3 to stamina through the first 10. I like that. And those are the skills. You can get away with those as well. Let's see. I'm gonna call him Tyler here. I know who this is. Sometimes when I look at names, guys, I just don't know how to pronounce them, even though I know what their last name is. So here's the train so far through 10, and those are the skills. You can get away with Dominant Pitcher for now with where you're at. And then a Fry is, let's see. There's the train so far. And those are the skills. Then a Pena. There's the train so far through 10, and those are the skills. Setup Man will definitely, that's a nice skill for now, especially being in a gold. Obviously can't do anything with that gold in terms of skills. There's a train so far through 10 on Otero, and those are the skills. Then they have a Stock as the last relief pitcher. Way too much of stamina, but I would not retrain. It's not worth it being a non-team player. And those are the skills. You can get away with that. And then closing pitcher is a Quantrill. If I pronounce that name wrong, I apologize. There's a train so far, and those are the skills. So I can't really suggest a bunch of retraining and reskilling right now because you don't have a lot of team players. I don't know if it's really worth it to use all those resources. First things first, obviously, like I say, Team S set deck first. Not Team, Diamond S set deck first. Get all Diamond cards, and then work towards the Boston team set deck. So looking good there, Tater Tot. Thanks for submitting your team. Alright, so next up we got Crimson Burts, and their YouTube is Angel Rodriguez. Let's go ahead and get this started off. Looking pretty nice. I like that Otani a lot. Let's go ahead and get this started. So Crone, there's a train so far. You could retrain down the road. Not a terrible train, but a little too much of speed and field. I like seeing 17 to power and 16 to eye. You could move some of those speed and fields over to contact though with a little bit better train. And the skills you could retrain, you could reskill, but Charisma's not terrible. Master Base decent, but I would try and go for something a little bit different. Next up, a Black Diamond live Otani card, Player of the Month, beautiful. That power is just disgusting. You could retrain this card as well, a little too much of speed and field, and those are the skills. Definitely keep those skills for now. Mike Trout's up next. There's a train so far. That train's decent. You could get a little bit more to power from that speed and field as well. And Diamond skills looking good right there for sure. Slugger Instinct and Barrel It Up. Next up is Glaus. There's a train so far. I'm liking the power right there for sure. Definitely could keep that train for now. Still a little too much speed and field, but I like it. And got a legend skill right there, born to be a star. I don't know much about the legend skill, so I mean, and it's got charisma, so I like that for sure. Cahoon is up next. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. I'm liking the skills for sure. Astasi is up after that. There's the train so far through 14, and those are the skills. So skills looking nice on that one as well. Listella up next. There's the train through what, 10? A little too much of speed field through 10 as well. And you can get away with those skills for now. You could reskill down the road though. And then a Simmons coming in at 8 spot. There's the train so far through 14. It definitely could retrain down the road as well. Skills you can get away with for now, but definitely could reskill as well. Panic is the last one in the starting lineup. There's the train so far. Not really worth retraining, and those are the skills. Good skills on that one. So on the bench, we got a Goldschmidt. There's the train, and those are the skills. Then a Fernandez. There's a train on the Fernandez, and those are the skills. Then a Davis here, a vintage Davis. There's the train, and those are the skills. Gregorius after that. There's a train on that one, and those are the skills, liking the skills on that. And then Arcia. There's a train, and those are the skills. So starting off, the ace for the starting rotation. We got a Heaney. I think that's how you say his name. There's the train so far. Not terrible. A little much stamina, but you can get away with it for now. And I'm liking the skills. Definitely stick with that for now. Shoemaker's up next. There's the train. I'm liking that. I'm liking that through 18. And those are the skills. You can get away with those for now. You could definitely reskill down the road. Not the best combination of gold skills, but definitely could keep it for now. Richards, let's see this one. Not too bad through 12, only 4 to stamina. And skills looking good right there. You could reskill, but for now, keep that with where you're at. A Reynolds, there's the train. Pretty good train right there, and those are the skills. I like it. And then last starter is Anderson. There's the train so far, and those are the skills. So skills looking pretty darn good on the starting rotation. So Rubles is up next for the relief pitchers. There's a train so far, and those are the skills. Then a Ramirez. See the train on this one. You could go back and retrain this down the road, but with where you're at right now, that's totally fine. And winning streak and ace, you can stick with those for now for sure. So then we got a Pena. There's the train so far, and I like that. Not terrible. A little much of stamina, but you can see with where you're at with the level. If you train them to 17 and they still have 7, you could do amp tickets, but probably not playing master mode yet. So it's up to you though. And I like that dominant pitcher winning streak. I'll be perfectly fine as a relief pitcher. Bedrosian, I have no clue how to say his name. I apologize, guys. I'm just call him Cam. There's a train so far, and not too bad. I like that train as well. Dominant pitcher. You could train a little bit harder. You're only through 14. You could go a little bit harder for dominant pitcher, but I like the skills as well on that. And then a Smith is the last relief pitcher. There's a train so far through 14, and those are the skills. Stick with those. Setup man and finesse pitcher. I like it. Closing pitcher is a Putz. There's a train, and those are the skills. I would not worry about retraining or reskilling, not being a team player. So I like it a lot. Obviously, you have one gold player in there, it looks like. So then you'll be completely at full S diamond set deck for both the non-DH, no DH, and DH. And then obviously just keep working towards the team set deck. Looking good there. I'm really liking the skills on a lot of these players as well. So thanks for submitting your team, Angel Rodriguez. All right, so next up we got Evan the Rebel, and their YouTube is Buckeye21. I appreciate the memo as well. You guys are awesome. I appreciate the support, and let's go ahead and get straight into this. A Braves team starting off. McCutcheon, there's a train, and those are the skills. Then a Diamond Marcus, there's a train on that one, and those are the skills. Then a Prime Jones, there's the train on Jones. You could probably do a retrain with where you're at right now, though. I don't know about the resources, so, but down the road, this card's gonna stay on your team for sure, so definitely could use a better train down the road, and could definitely use a skill change for sure. Heavy hitter and training junkie, you can get away with that for now with where you're at, but definitely would like to see some good gold skills as well. Next up, we got a Freeman. There's a train so far, and I'm liking this train so far. Only 7 to speed and field, so you can keep that. Another one that could use a skill change down the road. Next up, a Gold Soto. There's a train, and those are the skills. Then a Cunha Jr. There's a train so far, not too bad, and those are the skills. You can get away with those for now with prediction and training junkie, but could use a reskill down the road. We got a JT up next. There's a train, and those are the skills. And man, I wish you had those skills on like Jones or Acuna or someone. Those are super nice. And wow, batting machine, barreled up, and slugger instinct. I like that a lot. And man, definitely keep those skills. I wish it was a team player. There's a train so far on Riley, and those are the skills. Another one that you could retrain down the road. With where you're at, like I said, I don't know about resources, and I'm liking the skills on this one. Definitely keep those. Last one, I have no clue how to pronounce this name. Just gonna call him Luis. There's a train, and those are the skills. So on the bench, Gold Altuve. There's a train, and those are the skills on that one. Then a Prime Longoria. There's a train on that. Those are the skills. Then a Bregman. There's a train, and those are the skills. Seems like we got a Houston Astro thing type going in the bench. Then a Gary Matthews. I like this card for sure. That's the train so far. Those are the skills. You could get them, you could GI, but it's just a normal vintage. I don't know. It depends on what you want to do. I normally would just try and do a prime or a signature, but we'll see down the road. So then a Pujols is the last one on the bench. There's a train, and those are the skills. So I think three out of the 5 teams I showed, the ace has been a Kershaw. So the ace for this one, the starting rotation, there's a train on Kershaw so far, and it looks like they got some special training on there as well. And those are the skills. Then a Scherzer, there's a train, and those are the skills as well. Liking the skills on that one. Then a Wainwright, there's a train on that one, and those are the skills. Decent skills. Wouldn't use a skill change ticket, not being a team player yet. There's Wood, and that's a train, and those are the skills. Then a David Price, there's a train, and those are the skills on Price. Not worth reskilling right now, not being a team player. Then for the relief pitchers, we got Matzik. There's a train, and those are the skills. I'm liking the skills a lot on this one. Definitely keep those. Then a Montero. There's a train. Those are the skills. You can get away with that for now. Then a Chaffin. There's the skills, and those, there's the train, and those are the skills. Then a Garcia's after that. Train and skills. Then a Shreve. Last relief pitcher. There's a train, and those are the skills. You can get away with those for now. And then we got, you guys have told me how to pronounce it before. I'm just gonna call him Mark. There's a train so far. Not too bad through 10. Definitely stick with that for now. And the last boss, you can get away with those skills for now, but I would definitely suggest reskilling down the road. So looking pretty good right there. Buckeye 21. Like I said with most of these teams, focus on S Diamond set deck first, then do team set deck. But looking pretty good right there. You got some key pieces already, like that Prime Jones and stuff. Looking pretty good. Thanks for submitting your team. All right, so last up, this is a bonus round type thing, and I had to show this team. They requested me 120.8. I had to show it off. This team had me my jaw dropping. It's not the best team I've ever seen. I've seen like a 124, 125, but you'll see. This person has 6 legends. I don't know what their YouTube is, but they requested me. They have 6 legends. I had to show this team off, and Feel Good is playing. What good timing. Let's go ahead and start this off. I'm not even really going to comment on the trains or anything. I just want to show you guys. I was looking at it earlier. I was like, wow, this team is beautiful. So starting off, Black Diamond signature JD Martinez. There's the train, and those are the skills. Man, just it's beautiful, this whole lineup. There's a train on the signature Bogarts. Those are the skills. Then a Pedroia. There's a train on Pedroia, and those are the skills. Then Legend Jones right here. My goodness. There's the train. Those are the skills. I don't even know what to say. Signature Bets here. There's the train. Those are the skills. Evans, Black Diamond. There's the train. Those are the skills. It's just, this lineup is just, wow. There's the train. Those are the skills on that one. Another legend, Martinez. There's the train. Those are the skills. And then a Vasquez. There's the train on that one, and those are the skills. That starting lineup is just beautiful. And then next up, we got a legend Perez on the bench. 3 so far. There's the train, and those are the skills. Don't even know how to pronounce this name. Rico is what we're gonna call him. There's a train, a Black Diamond vintage, and those are the skills. Then another legend, Williams. There's a train, and those are the skills. I don't even know what to say right now. Nunez, there's a train. This is the only one I could suggest retraining with speed and field and stuff, but there's the skills and then a signature hold on the bench. There's the train, and this is another one I could just suggest a retrain. That's pretty much it. And those are the skills. I seriously, this team is just insane. Next up, Ace, a Legend Sutton, which is a card I really want being a Dodgers team. There's the train, and those are the skills. Porcello up next, Black Diamond. There's the train. Those are the skills. We got a Clay here. There's the train. Those are the skills. Like I said, I can't even really make a comment on this. It's just jaw-dropping. Train, skills. Signature Rodriguez, last one in the starting rotation. There's the train. Those are the skills. It's beautiful. Lead pitchers, Reed, train, skills. My goodness. Chapman, signature Chapman, train, skills. Black Diamond Workman. There's a train on that one. Those are the skills. We got a legend skill right there. Then we got a Kim. There's a train on that one, and those are the skills. This is probably the only card I've seen without a diamond skill, I think, so far. So then we got a Fingers, another legend. Another legend. My goodness. AK's dupes right now. AK's gaming is probably like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But there's the train so far. Those are the skills. And then closing pitcher, signature Kimbrel. There's a train. Those are the skills. The only thing I can say, this Chapman doesn't add to the set deck, I'm pretty sure. But everything else I believe does. The legends count towards it, and like I said, only thing I can suggest is a few of those retrains down here, and maybe start trying to get some more legend skills on Black Diamond guys. But besides that, the team had my jaw dropped. I was like, wow. Just when I saw the amount of legends, I had to showcase it. So I think that's gonna pretty much do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. With that said, I'll see you guys next time.